Oh boy, here we go again. We looked at all the snow mounds and everything yesterday, and they are only gonna get bigger after today. Parking lot not quite plowed yet, so there's quite a bit of accumulation that happened overnight here. But we are still gonna do an adventure today anyway. I just don't care. We're gonna do it. And if anyone ever tells you, hey, it would be easy to just do a daily vlog channel in Minnesota, go ahead and just punch them right in the face for me, will ya? Thank you. Or do what we do in Minnesota and give them the stern look. Like that. And this is a highway that I'm on, and just to let you know, these road conditions are for pro-level Minnesota winter drivers only. Another way that you know you're in Minnesota is when you go out into the parking lot and it's snowing and all of the cars have their windshield wipers propped up like this. It looks a little funny if you're not from here, but when we come back to our cars and they're filled with snow, we don't have to dig out our windshield wipers, they're not covered in ice, and they actually work. Well, hello there, and welcome to another beautiful day for an adventure here on Tommy Travels the Second. I am just making friends with this buffalo right here. And we are at the Minnesota State Zoo. We have been at the Como Zoo a few different times on Tommy Travels the Second, but we haven't been to the actual Minnesota Zoo. This is the bigger zoo, the bigger deal, the one that you have to pay to get in. We're not going to be able to traipse around outside to the trail that takes us to some of the other animals out there today, but we're going to see what they have inside. I haven't been here in a very long time, so I'm sure there's been a lot of changes since the last time I was here. So if you're brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing, and this should be fun. So come on with me, guys. Let's go see what there is to see. And here is their IMAX theater. It is now closed down, unfortunately. It was the biggest screen in Minnesota, and it was, at one time, about the only place that you could go and see a 3D movie. You could see things like Galapagos Islands and things like that, which is what I used to do. However, then 3D movies took off. And now pretty much every theater is building big screens and has the 3D technology, and so this one has unfortunately had to close. I'll miss ya, IMAX. And here's a look at the buildings for the zoo itself, and it is a much bigger operation than what we're dealing with at the Como Zoo. And the grounds are much more expansive as well. This is kind of a cool thing. It looks like this entrance was built around the trees. They got a few of them here, and look, you can see the snow coming right through the opening they've created. That is magical. Oh wow. Here we are in the penguin exhibit, and look at this. We got a couple of guys right here to pose for the camera. Hello, sir. This exhibit is just wonderful. We've got this guy over here. Hey, how's it going, buddy? We've got this guy over here. He's like, what's going on? Should I get in? Should I not? And we got these guys. They're just like, come on in. The water's great. We're just gonna bob along and shake our heads. These guys are just having so much fun. Hanging out over here. I'm a little concerned about this fella. He's like, I've been grounded. I've been told I have to just stand here in the corner. I can't come out yet. This guy's like, hey, look at me. Hey, look. Oh boy. Looks like they've got a tropical area in this zoo as well. And I love tropical areas, so we definitely have to check this place out. And they do have a tropics trail here at the zoo. And there is the grand entrance. This should be fun. Here's a look at the tropical environment that they have set up along this trail. And yes, we are indoors. And here's the first exhibit that we get to look at. And right there, looking right at me, at the camera, is a ring-tailed lemur. And here's a better look at the ring-tailed lemurs hanging out here at the zoo today. I love those long tails that they have. Beautiful little creatures.
And look at this little guy who we've happened upon here at the Minnesota Zoo. It's a West African dwarf crocodile. Crikey. And there's another one. Over here and over there.
Oh my goodness. We get a very close-up view of a black and white colobus monkey. Oh, there he is. Woke up a little bit. Looking over at us. Hello, fella. Welcome to Tommy Travels the Second. Oh my gosh. We have a Komodo dragon right there. It almost blends in with the wood right there. You can barely tell it's there, but you can see his head sticking up over the log and his tail that goes all the way down there. It's a Komodo dragon, and this type of monitor lizard is the largest in the world. They grow to more than 8 feet long and they can weigh over 200 pounds. They've got this fake tree right here, and I was just looking up, and look what I found peeking through the cracks there. I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna escape. And then I realized he's not real. But calm down, it's gonna be okay. And this bird is a Bali Myna, along with that one up there. Hello, fella. Hey, bouncing up and down. This is a critically endangered bird in Indonesia, and it is thriving here at the Minnesota Zoo. They have been successfully raising them since 1980. Look at these beautiful creatures down here. They've got a little pond area where they have birds hanging out, and then up here, look at this little guy. I'm tempted to say it's the monkey exhibit at the zoo, but it is not. They are gibbons, which are a member of the ape family. Hello, fella. Thanks for coming into the camera view for me. That is very nice of you. He's like, I'm just going to lay here on this bench. Nope, I'm going to go over here. Check this out. Ooh, swinging through the trees there. Much more athletic than I would ever be. Yep. This place is absolutely beautiful. And look at this. They've even got some flamingos here in the tropical section of the zoo. This is not something you get to see every day in Minnesota. And looking at these flamingos always reminds me a little bit of the beginning of Three's Company. Comment below if you know exactly what I'm talking about. They even have a couple of Asian forest tortoises here, just hanging out in the nice cool water and having a very relaxing day. And they are from Thailand, right here, south of China. Very little is known about what they eat in the wild, but here at the Minnesota Zoo, they eat mostly forest vegetation, aquatic plants, and mushrooms. And what tropical zoo would be complete without a beautiful aquarium with all sorts of tropical fish floating around? Look at those guys. Absolutely beautiful. We just went to the Mall of America at Sea Life on a previous adventure and saw quite a few colorful fish of all kinds as well. But here are some more for you. So if you're a fan of that, you're gonna like this video. I know that in a short amount of time I'm going to have to go trucking back out into the Minnesota winter. But it sure was nice to take a little break from that today and enjoy some tropical fish and some very beautiful tropical creatures and scenery here at the Minnesota Zoo. Well, okay. Now here's what I'm talking about. Hello, sir. Look at that. Coming right up to the camera for me. Lots of beautiful, tropical, amazing species of fish in this aquarium. I didn't even realize that there was a downstairs to this aquarium, but there is. It's right here. Look at these guys. Oh, look at this one coming right up to me. Absolutely beautiful. I need to get one of these in my house. This, by the way, is a zebra shark. In case you are wondering what kind of shark that is, we've seen him a few times on camera. Look at all of these wonderful creatures. And also, this is real coral reef that they have in this aquarium. And they do a very good job of keeping it protected. And all the fish seem to enjoy it, including that guy. Hey, aren't you the one that got away? And every time I go to an aquarium, I find a favorite fish. And this one, I think, is my very favorite. Look at how beautiful he is. Or she, as the case may be. Absolutely stunning blue eyes. And looks like there's another one here that might be on a timeout, like the penguin was that we saw earlier. He's just like, no, you go ahead, I can't leave.
Hey, Bobby!
Absolutely beautiful.
Come over here!
I was hearing some loud bird noises coming from this area earlier, and I think that is one of the culprits, bouncing there in the tree. Look at that guy. That is so cute. Oh, and there's his buddy coming to join him. Great timing to get this video. He's like, hey, what are you doing over here? Not much, just hanging out. Looks like they're having some fun. They must be good buddies. Oh, hey, he came over to give me a closer look too. Love that. Oh my goodness. Look what we have here. This guy, not even, oh, he's gonna fly. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. He has returned to say hi. He's just strutting his stuff along the path. Wow, this place is like a photographer's dream. And look at this little fella right here. And that beautiful little birdie right there, grabbing something to drink. And as we leave the exhibit, we get bid farewell by these monkeys right here at the Minnesota Zoo. And by the way, if you're wondering the difference between a monkey and an ape, monkeys generally have long tails like that, and apes do not. I did not know that this morning when I woke up. Well, thank you for being on the show, and you guys have a wonderful monkey day. Well, you guys, this has been another successful adventure today on Tommy Travels the Second. I have some monkeys over there watching the show as we speak. And if you guys like what you saw here today, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. Also, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. And thank you guys so much for the support that you've given me so far. And until next time, I hope to catch you on the flip side. Here's an even better look at the ring-tailed lemurs. Whoop. I'll give you some privacy, sir.